So in this video, I'm going to tell you who is the real Satoshi Nakamoto and what is the truth about the creation of Bitcoin. So everything you need to know is in plain sight. For many years, I tried to really go deep into who actually created Bitcoin, but that's how the elites operate. Everything you need to know is already in plain sight. So that's pretty simple. So have a look over here. Bitcoin stands for BTC, Beta Test Coin. That's right, it's a test net. It was designed as a prototype, but the original product actually came out later on. We need to connect the dots over here with XRP. So first and foremost, let's start with XRP, which was originally called XNS. So XNS was the initial name for XRP that was issued by Arthur Britto, one of the founders of Ripple, and also one of the architects of the XRP ledger, being Arthur Britto, Chad McCaleb, and David Schwartz. XNS, in the world of finance, whenever you have a currency, the first letter usually stands for the country that has issued the currency, is represented on the first letter. We have euros, that's why it comes from Europe. BRL, which is the currency from Brazil. In this case over here, first let's break down what it really means, XNS, alright? So XNS, X stands for there's no country that has issued the asset, that's why we have X over here, which is the case of XRP. And many of them start with X. It's also the case for XDC, XLM, plenty of assets starting with X. So we learned that X, there's no country issued. Now, NS stands for Nakamoto Satoshi. Nakamoto Satoshi, it's actually inverted because in Japan, the surname actually comes before the given name, and that makes Nakamoto Satoshi instead of Satoshi Nakamoto. So there you have NS, XNS, so X being no country of issue, and NS standing for Satoshi Nakamoto over here. But the real catch is that Nakamoto Satoshi actually means National Security Agency. How interesting is that? The NSA, so that stands for the currency of the National Security Agency. That's the case for XRP, and that's also the case for Bitcoin. Both were created. So Bitcoin was created by the NSA, and we know that 1985 paper, How to Make a Mint, was designed by the NSA. Have on the authors Tatsuaki Okamoto, that's a very well-known paper, and we also have David Schwartz, which was a contractor for the NSA. He also did works for the US military, FBI, NATO. So we have David Schwartz, one of the architects of the XRP ledger. He happens to be also an early Bitcoin developer. So are you connecting the dots? And Bitcoin was actually issued by the NSA to get rid of cash transactions all around the world. They actually want full control. Everybody has this idea that Bitcoin is the currency of freedom. That's not inherently true. That's just a way they came out to gain control over cash transactions around the world. And then you have final version, which happens to be XRP over here, which one by one solves every single one of Bitcoin's malfunctions. And that's why Bitcoin was always the testnet. And that's why Satoshi Nakamoto, we already know that is the government. We already know that most of Bitcoins are owned by the US government, the largest wallets. Then you have the dormant wallet of Satoshi Nakamoto could wake up at any time, and we all know what would happen to Bitcoin price if dormant wallet from Satoshi Nakamoto started to move. Let the test roll out for 10 years, 12 years, 15 years. Allow the most brilliant minds on this planet try to enrich themselves, exploiting bugs, so that they can finally come with the final product, which update by update, clawback features on the XRP ledger. You have the private ledger, which is perfectly fitted for banks and financial transactions, also more energy efficient than Bitcoin, let's be honest. You have a CO2-free asset against Bitcoin, which goes against the entire global agenda. I'm not saying I believe on this environmental agenda, I'm just saying there is an agenda, and Bitcoin clearly stands against the agenda. So they create Bitcoin, and they come with a solution, which happens to be XRP. There you have your answer, National Security Agency.